welcome to another episode of Around the Ozarks Community Corner. My name is Grace Gooley, and today I am sitting with a nonprofit that is helping families in our community build strength and stability through affordable home ownership, otherwise known as Habitat for Humanity. Here with me, I have Laura Winstead and Kristin McDaniel from Habitat to talk about what they're doing and also a gala that they have coming up. So thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right. For someone who may not fully understand Habitat for Humanity or what you guys do, can you explain what you guys do here locally and how your model works?
Sure. So Habitat has several different kind of things in their arsenal. So we do home building for, low income families, just trying to get them in a home. We do a lot of repair work. So we go into neighborhoods and repair homes that potentially would, be a situation where a family might not be able to stay in that home because of those things that need done. And then we also have the restore. So the restore on Scenic, we take in gently used products that are donated, and we resell those, and that funds a big portion of all of the things that we're able to do in the community.
I've been there before.
Yeah,
because
it's
if you need something for like a DIY project or anything like that, it's an amazing place to go and get some stuff.
Yeah, there's really good prices, and you can find a gem every once in a while.
Treasure.
Yeah, for
It's fun.
sure.
Yeah.
While going through our program, our families do classes.
Okay.
So we have a Tools for Life class series where they are learning things about how to increase their credit score, savings, and
How to be a good
lending
homeowner.
and
Yeah.
a lot of things. So a lot of the skills that they learn in going through our program on the road to having affordable home that they own, they are also learning these really great life skills. We've had partner home buyers that have talked about how they have a tremendous amount of savings now, just based on the cost savings of their mortgage and then skills that they learned while going through our classes.
Yeah, I think that's a part of it that not a lot of people think about, because you think about like helping people like get a home or whatever, but some of these people have never done that before, or they have no idea like how do I build up a savings? How do I do XYZ? And so setting them up in that way, setting up in that way is super helpful. So it's amazing that you guys cover all of the bases there.
Yep.
What does the need for affordable housing look like in Springfield?
The Community Focus Report in Springfield continually has housing availability and affordability as a red flag issue in the community. So it is a need that a lot of different nonprofits are addressing and working together to try to fill the needs that Springfield has, because rents increasing, wages aren't increasing as quickly as home prices are. So just trying to offer some tools and options for families to give them a little more stability to be able to get into home ownership.
So when a family partners with you guys and they move into a home, what changes for them? What does that look like?
I think a lot of things change. I think there are a lot of families that come from, low income rental or housing that is really subpar. We hear a lot of stories about holes in floors, infestations, things like that they just can't get away from. If you're in an apartment complex that has an issue, then you have an issue. And some of the families, there may be some kind of a violence situation, where they are getting out of that situation and getting into a better one. So, and then just the affordability factor. I think that, our families are paying on average like around $500 in a mortgage where they would normally be paying a couple thousand. So it makes a really big difference to be able to, just have that basis and then work their entire life around that.
Home ownership also shows increased statistics for stability for children and how they perform in school. So having a home where they're not moving every few years due to renting an apartment, it's a stability thing
big
for the
deal.
kids. They're in the same school for a long time, and then that there's health outcomes that are increased through home ownership. There's a lot of long-term benefits to being a homeowner.
The breaking the cycle of poverty, a lot of these families, they were raised that way, their parents were raised that way, and if they can change that for their kids, then hopefully their projection down the road
the
is
trajectory
better.
can change a lot for
Yeah.
sure. So you have a gala event coming up called Tool Belts and Bow Ties. So how does this event support what you just described that you guys do?
Sure, yeah. So this is kind of our signature event that we have every year, and each year it's a different theme. And in this event, we actually raise money for one particular family. So we're literally going into this event knowing that we're trying to raise the money to build a 4-bedroom house.
Okay. That's amazing.
And we know the family.
And you know the
Yep.
family. That's amazing. So for someone who wants to attend this event or support you guys, what's some things that they should know? I will say it is on March 5th, Thursday, March 5th.
Yep.
So what are some different ways that they can get involved or participate in that?
So individual tickets are still available, so you could visit our website. It's habitatspringfieldmo.org. You'll find all the information there.
We do have kind of a fun thing this year. We are bringing in the entire frame of a Habitat house and setting it up in the Oasis.
Okay.
So people will be able to walk through the house, sign the boards that are
nice.
going to be this Habitat owner's house, and we're doing room sponsorships in that house. So you can sponsor a kid's bedroom, you can sponsor the living room where they're going to make all these memories and things.
That's really awesome.
That's a really big part of what the evening is going to be. We're going to have some partner home buyers that will be at the event and just talking about, what this has done for their lives and how it's helped them and all that. So it'll be a good event.
Yeah. If you want to support Habitat for Humanity and you want to go to Tool Belts and Bow Ties, or you just want to support them in any way, their website is habitatspringfieldmo.org, and that event is going to be on Thursday, March 5th. Again, Laura and Kristin, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.